So 7 months later, not only do we have a pretty nice looking red color Mi A1 or MI-A1, whatever you call it, but we also have a slightly over middle age brother, Mi A1. So the question is, how does this phone hold up over time, and should you still buy it? This is the Mi A1 phone which took budget department by storm. His camera gave a tough competition to the phone which has portrait mode on it. I'm Amir Adnan. Here is the thing that I have noticed over the past 7 months of only misfall of Mi A1. The aluminum frame body of this phone does look rich. Even if there is a scratch on it. Hey, yes, this phone gets deep scratches, I mean very small scratches on it that you couldn't even see it. But I don't mind it. Phone does slips more often I thought it would. Chances are very high end up falling from your hand, because I have dropped too many times since I don't carry cases to it. So I strongly recommend you to protect your device with cases. Touch ID. World has now Face ID enabled feature in recent phones, but I still prefer Touch ID over Face ID. You know why? Touch ID is very fast compared to Face ID, but few of may use Face ID over Touch ID. It's all your preference. I never came across any issue using a Touch ID so far. It's perfectly located where it should be. It's fast, not super fast, and I'm okay with that. Moving just below the notch, Mi uses Corning Gorilla display. Color and contrast are truly remarkable of this phone as compared to the budget phones out there, and especially not compared with Samsung Galaxy S8 or S9 at all, because those are too high. Overall clarity and sharpness of this display are truly amazing on this phone. Now let's talk about the camera. Lots of buzz around for this portrait mode enabled device. When I first heard that this phone has a portrait mode in it, I was little happy. And well, yes, there is still an argument going for. For that, I'm finding a lot more use for this feature than I thought I ever would. For instance, I went to another city recently and I took lots of pictures, but what I found is that while yes, the photos look great as is using portrait mode, it gives everything just so much more depth and character. I thought it wouldn't gonna be good portrait mode as the other device does, but I was terribly wrong. So I revised what I thought earlier, and portrait mode is actually a pretty cool feature on Mi A1. Now, unfortunately, one thing that doesn't stand at all is the fast charging. They say, hell no, there is no fast charging for this device despite having USB Type-C port. The battery life is little low age reference when I first took this phone out of the box. I was getting about a day to day and half of a use of battery, which was awesome. Unfortunately, I can barely pull 75% of the day. So with that being said, this is a huge issue for these people that keep their phone for 2 years, because you are going to have an issue by the end of the first year, let alone the second year. So here is the thing I love the most. I play games, I play lots of games, make calls, hang around in social media apps, take photos, record the best moments and more. Performance tends to stick normal at any stages. But performance are not good in power saving mode. It lags many times, as you may have experienced too. So if you are looking at this phone purely on a performance level, you will not be disappointed, because after about 7 months on most Android phone especially, phones tends to get a little slower. Prime example of this is the Samsung Galaxy S7 or S7 Edge. So yeah, after 7 months I still think that the Mi A1 is really a good buy, especially if you get it in the brand new product red color, which is pretty hot. So that's pretty much it. Before we go, how about you click on the bell notification icon, so whenever we upload a video, you will be notified. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.